What's in my wallet? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Actually, I'm just going to show you. Let's dive into my wallet and see what I pack around every single day. I'm Brandon Boyd with the Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not familiar with the channel, I do my best to keep you updated on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. I am really excited about today's show because we're going to dive in to the cards I'm carrying around right now. This is not a made-up show. This isn't a list of my top cards or anything like that. This is what's in my wallet right now based on my unique scenario, and that's how I suggest you carry around your cards as well. Don't carry cards around because you think you're supposed to or they're your favorite cards. Carry them for your unique situation. We're going to dive into that. I'm going to talk about why I'm carrying those cards and why they have certain positions in my wallet as well. That and a lot more. If you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification for alerts, and keep in mind if you're interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link in the description below. When you do that, it greatly helps support the channel, and I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. You're doing awesome. We've got a lot to dig into. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, first of all, the question's going to come up, what wallet do I carry? Well, first of all, I've used a lot of wallets, and a lot of times I would burn through wallets. I would use them for a little while, usually leather wallets. That's usually what I gravitated towards, but I found that they just worn out over time, and I got tired of carrying them. They started to look aged, which is fine, but at a certain point, it goes from aged to holy crap, what happened to your wallet? It looks like it's been beat to death. And that gets me to where I am today. Now, right now I carry the Louis Vuitton Pocket Organizer, and right now it retails for $425. And when I purchased it, it wasn't that much, but everything has gone up in price as we've seen over the last few years. And you may look at that and say, Brandon, why in the world would you carry around that expensive of a wallet? To which I would say, because I want to, number one, but number two, it's a very quality wallet. It has a canvas-like material that seems to be a little bit more durable. I've had this wallet for several years now, and it literally looks the same as the day that I got it. So I'm not having to cycle through wallets like I used to have to do. So I'm a big fan of this wallet. It's got a very small footprint as well. I do not like carrying bulky wallets. I don't carry a lot of cash with me, so I don't feel the need to have like a trifold wallet or anything like that where I'm carrying a lot of bills. And sometimes when I'm going on international trips or going on trips where I need to leave a lot of tips or something like that, I'll pack more money in one of the slots. But otherwise, I try to keep it pretty simple because I don't want to jam like a 2-pound wallet into my pocket. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I'm a big advocate for this wallet. It keeps you from carrying too many cards, but it also takes care of your most basic needs and looks nice and is durable at the same time. Let's move to the back of the wallet. This is actually the only opening on the outside of the wallet, and in there I typically keep like 20, 30 bucks, nothing really crazy or anything like that. But one important thing that I keep in there is something that my wife gave me. It is a fortune cookie saying, and it says, do or do not. There is no try. What great advice for life, right? If you're going to do something, just do it. And that's really our motto, not only for this channel, but for me, my wife, and my family in general. Just do it. Don't say you're going to try to do it. Just do it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, okay, try something else and do that.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins.
So that's just a little reminder. Those are little things we like to keep around. Now let's move to the inside of the wallet. And when you open the wallet up, there are 2 inner sleeves where you can tuck away a couple of cards here and there. I keep my driver's license and my HSA card. Yes, I do have to keep an HSA card because as a father of 2 children, and also as I grow a little bit older too, I'm noticing that I'm spending a little bit more money on things like that. So an HSA card is necessary. I also keep a health insurance card in there as well. Now let's move on to the good stuff because this is really what you came here for. What credit cards do I carry every single day? And I can tell you when you open the wallet up, you'll see right above where it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, all that fancy stuff, there is a slot front and center, and really this is a primo spot in the wallet. It's the card that I reach for most often. However, this slot changes for me because this is where I keep my Min Spend card. And if you're not familiar with Min Spend cards, it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm trying to meet the minimum spend on a card in order to earn a welcome offer on that credit card. So for example, right now I have the Chase Ink Business Preferred front and center in this wallet. It carries a 120,000 bonus point offer after I spend $8,000 in the first 3 months. Now that offer is going to end very soon, by the way, so make sure you take advantage of that if you're interested in doing so. But the reason I put it front and center is regardless of any other multiplier with another card, let's say that I'm going to eat, right? The American Express Gold Card is typically known as the food card, right? It's got great multipliers on groceries. fast food, things like that. However, the most important thing to me is making sure that I get that lump sum of 120,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards. That trumps everything. That trumps any multiplier that I could have with another card. Once I grab that welcome offer and get that big chunk of points, then I'll move to other cards that maybe have better multipliers in a particular category. But in this case, this is the one that I use for nearly every transaction until I get to the welcome offer. It's very important to make sure that you understand that distinction. If you're going for a welcome offer, go get it and move on to the next one. The next card I have is the Wyndham Earner Business Card, and this is right behind the minimum spend card. And actually, this is a min spend card as well because I signed up for this card when it was the best ever offer of 100,000 points. And this is a card issued by Barclays. And the way that the bonus breaks down is you get 50,000 points after $4,000 spent in the first 90 days. I've already done that. But I also have the ability to get 100,000 points after $15,000 spent in 12 months. I don't really feel the need to rush that one. I know I'm going to be able to get it. Heck, if I just used it for groceries every now and then, the way that things are right now with prices, I should easily be able to get to that minimum spend, but I've got 12 months to do it. But I do keep it in my wallet as a reminder to not forget about it. So while I do use the Ink Preferred card for nearly every transaction, I will pull out the Wyndham Earner Business card to make sure I'm gradually making progress towards that spend that I have to do within 12 months. Next, I'm working on an American Express Platinum Authorized User Bonus so I can earn 20,000 membership rewards when the authorized user hits $2,000 spend within 6 months. Now again, 6 months is a long time to hit $2,000 in spend. I should definitely be able to do that. This is really important. The reason I have this card, American Express allows you to add an authorized user at age 13. So I added my son as an authorized user and got the no-fee companion card version. So when you look at the card, it does look a little different than the really nice design card that I have, but hey, it's an authorized user card and it's more bonus points. I don't really care what it looks like. Now, companion cards do not receive the same benefits as an additional card member where you pay the $195 annual fee, such as access to Centurion Lounges, Global Entry, or TSA PreCheck reimbursement. So look at that. The first 3 cards that I'm going for all have bonuses attached to them, right? I've got the min spend bonus with the Ink Preferred card, I've got the min spend bonus with the Wyndham Earner Business card, and I've got an authorized user bonus. I'm working on 3 bonuses all at once.
But wait, there's more.
But that's not all, because I've got another bonus from a debit card and a bank bonus that I'm working on as well. So the next card in my wallet is a debit card. Yes, just because you have credit cards doesn't mean that it's illegal to carry a debit card, and bank bonuses are a great way to help offset the annual fee for some of the cards that you may have in your wallet. So right now I'm working on a bank bonus with Truist. There's a $400 bonus after $500 or more are deposited, and 15 qualifying debit card purchases are made within 90 days. So I keep this card in my wallet to remind myself to do those 15 transactions within 90 days, and I get $400 cash money deposited into my Truist account. 400 bucks is nothing to sneeze at. And when I'm doing these transactions, I don't want to do them on transactions where I could get a lot of points somewhere else. So what I'll do a lot of times is if I'm going into the gas station or I'm going to the dollar store or something like that, I'll use the debit card purchases for that because I want to earn points on my larger purchases. But for small purchases like some candy maybe before I go to the movie theater at the dollar store, I don't know if any of you all do that or not.
And I never got caught neither.
But I'll use my debit card for that. And actually, let me be honest how I've done this. I've gone to the dollar store, I've gotten 5 packs of candy for the movie theater, and I've done 5 different debit card transactions. The person at the register looks at me a little bit funny when I break it up into 5 transactions, but I told them about the bank bonus, and they are so excited that they talked to me in line and thought that I was a lunatic for doing so. Now they're signing up for the bonus as well, and you should too. Bank bonuses are a great way to get some extra money. Before I move on to the next section of my wallet, I do want to talk about Aura. Now, if you're not aware, on one of my previous videos in the last week, we talked about the largest data breach in history containing nearly everyone's social security number, address, phone number, information, and a lot of pieces of information are out there. And Aura does help make sure that your information is protected. If it does get leaked and used for nefarious purposes online, you will be notified and you can take the proper steps to help take care of your information. Also, if you're traveling like I do internationally and you're trying to get a VPN set up, Aura is great for that. I absolutely love that. And most importantly, like I said, I've had my identity stolen. If you drop your wallet, right? I'm carrying around this wallet today and I dropped it and somebody got my driver's license. Somebody actually did take my driver's license information. It's really scary when that happens. Or will be able to take care of you. When I apply for a new credit card like the ones mentioned in today's video, I instantly get an alert from Aura letting me know that somebody pulled my credit report and is trying to use my information for a specific purpose, and usually I know that that's associated with those credit card signups. But long story short, it is important to know what is happening with your information, because after that leak, a lot of stuff is out there and it's very scary. And to help protect yourself, make sure you go to my link, aura.com/Boyd, and you get a free 14-day trial of Aura. Trust me, it is definitely worth having after you get your identity stolen and you have to deal with all the fallout of it. You don't want to have to do it again. It is a nightmare. It's a long process. It's not fun. Make sure you take advantage of this 2-week free trial, and you let me know what you think, especially if you're going to do it right before a credit card sign up. Let me know what you think. How quickly are you going to get that ping and alert? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Now, moving over to the other half of the wallet, there's a couple of card slots there. One of them is filled with the American Express Platinum card. So I am doing a lot of travel lately, and I mean a lot of travel for work, and I always seem to forget to bring my Platinum card to access Delta Sky Clubs when flying Delta or the Centurion lounges. So I keep it in my wallet all the time, more or less, just to keep myself from forgetting it at home. It drives me crazy when I do that. So I do keep this card in there. Plus, it looks really cool. I mean, I think the American Express Platinum card is by far one of the nicest looking cards in all of their designs. Why not keep it in your wallet? And it helps me out when I'm traveling as well. And let's move on to the final card in my wallet, and that is the Chase Freedom Flex card. With the Chase Freedom Flex card, you get 5 times points on rotating quarterly categories up to $1,500 in spend every quarter. And right now for Q3 of 2024, those third quarter categories are gas stations, EV charging, select live entertainment such as zoos, theme parks, tourist attractions, things like that, and movie theaters. So I keep this one in here because it's easy for me as somebody that travels a lot for work like I do, that's got all kinds of cards floating around. Sometimes it's hard to remember even the most basic benefits of the cards, and keeping it in your wallet is a key to making sure that you don't forget these. Keep it in your wallet all the time and you definitely won't forget it. Now, you may be looking at my wallet setup and saying, Brandon, where's your catch-all card? Now, a catch-all card is something where you can get a decent multiplier on any kind of spend category where you don't have a big multiplier with another card. And my catch-all card right now, that is my Ink Preferred card. That's my minimum spend card. It is literally catching almost all of the spend that I'm doing right now, except for the Wyndham Earner card, like I mentioned, the Authorized User bonus, and the Truist card bonus that I'm getting. Wow, that's 4 bonuses I'm working on total. But you get the picture. There's a method to the madness here. And when you're taking your wallet out, don't just take out the cards that you like the most. Think about your unique scenario at the time that you're filling up your wallet. In that given quarter, in that given month, do you have a welcome offer that you're trying to meet? Make sure it's front and center and you take advantage of that, because there's nothing worse than signing up for a credit card offer and then not meeting the spend because you forgot to do it, or you forgot to do it within a timely fashion. That's a big deal. Make sure you put your needs first and put the things that you need to meet front and center in your wallet, and that's the basis for how I look at my cards. Now let me know, do you think that my wallet setup is completely ridiculous? Is my wallet ridiculous in general? Would you ever spend that much on a wallet? Which I don't think it's overspending on a wallet. Trust me, there are way more expensive ones on the market right now, but this one is very good for me. It's very durable. I really like it. But let me know about the card setup. Do you disagree with anything I have in my wallet? Is there something in there where you're like, Brandon, that's dumb, don't put that in there? What does your everyday card setup look like? That's what I really like to hear about, because it gives me an idea of what cards are really hitting in the marketplace. It gives me an idea of what everybody else is using on a daily basis. What are the top 4 or 5 cards that you keep in a general rotation in your wallet? Share that in the comments below, because that's going to help out people, especially that are new to Points and Miles, to see what are the most common setups when it comes to wallets. I can't wait to hear what you'll have to say about this. And keep in mind, if you're interested in any cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. It does greatly help support the channel. Trust me, I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. And when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, you're going to get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.